Returning to work is your medical coverage. Working at a job making too much meant you might lose your medical assistance, and people hesitated to return to work. However, there is an option. It is called Mawd. Mawd lets people with disabilities go back to work, earn more money, and still keep their medical coverage. When Mawd, you can keep medical assistance while you work, and even if you go above the medical assistance standards, you can still get your assistance that you need. Now you don't have to choose between your job and your health. To be eligible for Mawd, you must be between 16 and 65, be employed, and receiving compensation. This does not mean that you have to work so many hours a week. What it does mean is you work, you get compensated for it. You can walk a dog, mow somebody's grass, be a companion. It doesn't matter as long as you are being compensated for it. And you must keep your receipts. Have $10,000 or less in countable resources. This excludes your home and your car. Have countable income below the 250% federal poverty guidelines, which Lawrence will discuss the cost with you in detail.
Good job.
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. As of 2012, the poverty limit is for Mawd, as far as single people were to go, is $11,780, and for married people, is about $15,000 and change. With basically 250% of the poverty limit will come at $27,800 and some change for single people, and for married people, around $37,800. The cost beneficial of having Mawd is advantageous to people who want medical insurance in addition to maybe Medicare they already have when they start to work. It's only 5% of your income. So, example, if you make $2,000 a month, you only be paying $100 a month for Mawd. And as Jill has said, as far as working where to go, as long as you basically, do a job babysitting, working at your church, and be able to show proof of this, it would stand a reason that you'd be able to qualify for Mawd. I found out through Blue Cross and Blue Shield that their prescription coverage, the day coverage with prescription coverage is $365 and some change, whereas without prescription coverage is $193 and some change. So, it really is to your benefit to have Mawd as opposed to having, getting insurance through your job because it's considerably more money. So, with that said, I pass off the benefits to Alan and Paula. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Paula Williams, and at this time, this part of the presentation deals basically with benefits. Benefits is a very good thing because a lot of people have a misconception that they have to choose between medical benefits and working. You don't have to do that. Even though you think that, you really do not have to do that. There's a program called Medicaid that you guys may know already. Medicaid encompasses a lot of benefits for people who qualify under poverty line income level. So, with Mawd, that is also part of a Medicaid program. It falls in line with the income level. However, when you start working, your income level increases. And when it increases, the medical benefits has to align itself with the income so that you can continue to get your Medicare or medical benefits. As you all know, Mawd stands for Medical Assistance for People with Disabilities. So you're disabled. So that would qualify you for that. The benefits are still the same, and there's a comparison of all the different benefits that are similar together. As you can see, Medicaid has the same benefits as Mawd, so you won't have to worry about losing that. So I want you to know that the key word is extend. It's not in addition to, it's an extension of something that you already have. So at this point, I'd like to pass on to my colleague, Alan Brantley, who could explain a little more about benefits. Thank you.
Good afternoon, class. I'd like to reiterate a little bit more of the overview of what Paula said about benefits from Mawd. Mawd, like one said, is a misconception about Mawd. If you have to have Medicare, but that's not true. The truth is, Mawd is an extension, like she said, of Medicare. You do not need to receive SSA benefits to be eligible for Mawd. You need to have the qualified impairment of working or self-employed and meet the income and set requirement, or asset requirement. Mawd allows disability people to earn money while working and not have to worry about losing their medical care. Mawd extends like Paula said, is a very strong word. Your benefits due to the higher income bracket. Mawd benefits may include doctor visits, durable medical equipment, prescription drugs, emergency care, medical health care, dental services, drug and alcohol treatment, hospital stays, rehabilitation services, hospice services, medical transportation services, and more. I would advise everyone to get Mawd that doesn't have any insurance. And for those who are vets out here, most veterans opt to keep their insurance because the veteran is a little more out of the bracket of Mawd. So for real, in short, if you're a veteran, you might want to you pretty much want to probably keep yours. But if you don't have any insurance, for anyone out here who doesn't have an insurance, it'll behoove you to look into the Mawd program. In summary, so as you can see, if you receive SSI or SSDI and want to work the Mawd program can be an option if you do already have health insurance. In addition, if you receive medical health benefits, you will not lose those benefits, even though you earn money while you are disabled. At this time, I'd like to turn over the rest of this presentation to Sydney Archie about how to apply for Mawd.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you.
Welcome.
Good afternoon, class, my fellow students.
Good afternoon.
I'm here to tell you about the application process for medical assistance for workers with disabilities. Now, traditionally, you can go to the Social Security office and sit there and talk to a representative there and take all day long. But for our purposes, we're going to talk about online applications, which is done through a website called Compass. Now, Compass is just like it sounds. It steers you in directions for a multitude of applications concerning benefits. There are healthcare coverage, food stamp benefits, cash assistance, lower income home and energy assistance, free or reduced price food meals, select plans for family planning services, and child care. But like I said, for our purposes, we're going to focus on Mawd, medical assistance. Now, the advantage of applying online through Compass is that it's the streamlining process of the applications. Cuts down on time, decreases the application processing time, and provides the e-signature functionality, which means you can just sign online. This convenience, some of us can't just go to the Social Security office, and we have access to a computer, we can go there. Now, what the benefits of Compass applying through Mawd is that like I said, you can't go to the office during office hours. You can do it any time of night, day or night. You have 60 days to complete your application process online. That's an advantage, where you don't have to worry about rushing to the Social Security office every other day or making appointments. You have 60 days to do it online through Compass. Although face-to-face interviews are still required for some things, most of this stuff can be done through Compass. Who is eligible to apply? Anyone who has internet access, of course. Whether they are applying or renewing their benefits or just applying basically for the medical assistance with disabilities. It's there for you to apply through Compass. And that's how you apply for Mawd. For that being said, I'd like to turn it over to Brenda and Joe.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Sydney. I am presenting a case study. I am a 35-year-old woman. I'm divorced. I have a disability. I have twins, and I'm pregnant with triplets. Now, my twins, they have CHIP. Okay, I learned about that. I learned to put them under the CHIP program. Remember, I said I'm divorced. My husband was a veteran. When he came back from the war, he brought the war with him. So we're divorced. But not until after he got me pregnant with triplets. My question is, since I'm disabled, I'm 35 years old, I do have a daycare in my house, but I don't run it. I receive a stipend from them for using my home. My question is, do I get Mawd or don't I? I heard a whole lot about it, but I don't know. Would a woman my age qualify for Mawd? Let me see. Jill,
Yes.
am I eligible?
Are you between 16 and 65?
I am.
Are you employed and receiving compensation?
I guess you could say I am.
Have a disability that needs Social Security?
Well, I have it's my back. It's my back. You know,
Okay.
carrying the twins and then now I got the triplets, it's my back.
Have a cannibal income below 250% of the federal poverty
Well, with the,
guideline?
yeah, I do. What if I'm in question about this? Who do I talk to? About my benefits. Could you do-
Wow. You could talk about your benefits with a CAO, which is a caseworker, that can help you to understand that your benefits you will not lose if you qualify.
Wait. I'm on Medicare. And my children have CHIP.
Well, if you're on Medicare, it means you already have benefits, so it might be a decision for you to choose between one or the other. But if you already have Medicare, you already have benefits that are comparable to
Okay.
the same benefits Medicaid would give you.
Okay. Now what about my husband? I mean, shouldn't he give up something? I mean,
Is he still married to you or are you divorced?
no, we're divorced, but these babies are his.
It doesn't matter what your being, but if the veteran's benefits, you're a spouse or a widow of a veteran. You have children which are dependents on a veteran. There's a health program for your children and yourself. And our brothers going against Mawd or not, or CHIP, I can't say that you have to do the pricing yourself. But I am sure, I do know that the veterans have a program for all dependents and their spouses.
Okay, so if I'm on, I can get Mawd or I can go along with my husband's benefits.
I'm sure,
That's his-
I know you go along with the husband benefits.
Even
but
though we're
you go along with
divorced?
Mawd, I don't know.
Okay, but even though we're divorced?
Yes, even if you're divorced.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yes.
Now, how do I find out? Do I need to write a whole letter? Do I need to call
All you have
somebody?
to go to any VA administration office and talk to a VA representative and explain to the spouse or the widow or spouse of a veteran what are your benefits and entitled to. That's all you have to do.
Now, I don't have a computer in my house. If I don't have a computer, you were talking about Compass. Tell me, please, how do I apply?
Well, Compass is accessible for people with a computer. It makes it easier. It makes it much easier if you have a computer at home.
Yes?
But if you don't, maybe you're close to a library that has access to a computer, or maybe you might be closer to a Social Security office.
Oh,
Which in your condition, that
Yeah.
might be kind of difficult.
yeah.
But maybe someone can drive you there to either or.
I do have a car, and the house I live in is where I have my business. Will that count against me?
No, it's not a accountable resource.
What about the cost? If I do qualify, how much do I have to pay? I mean, I'm already stretched to the limit.
All you have to do is pay 5% of what your income is. And as long as your income don't exceed since you're married, technically when you're divorced, and your husband will still be on your tax return until you're divorced. Is your divorce final, or you're going through the process of divorce?
It's done. I mean, I'm scared he's gonna get me pregnant with quadruplets, so I can't do that anymore. No, it's done.
You will be considered a single mother raising your children. As long as you don't exceed $27,800, which is a 250% probably limit, then you're good to go.
Okay, thank you. Now you, Fred, right?
Yeah.
You told us all about everything. I was listening as you just spoke about it. Maybe I could sit down and talk with you, and you can tell me more information. Okay, you seem like you knew what you were talking about.
Yes, when you have time, we can sit down after this meeting or this seminar, and I'll give you as much information as I have on hand.
Thank you. So we can do it face to face.
Yes.
Yay, thank you. I thank you.
You were.
And now, to make sure that we covered everything, I do present to you Joseph West to do the conclusion.
Hello, my name is Joseph West, and I'm going to give you an overview of everything you've just heard here today. Now, Mawd is medical assistance for workers with disabilities. Now, we all want to work. That's why we're here. We all have disabilities, and we're become dependent on our medical benefits, but we still want to work. Now, as long as you're within the age bracket of 60 to 65, which looks like we all are, that's one step to your benefit. If you're on Social Security, you already have a Social Security guideline for what your disability is, so that qualifies. You're making less than $10,000 a year, well, that is not really a lot of money, but that's where we all are. Mawd itself, there is a small premium, which is 5% of your income, which, let's say you're making that $10,000 or less a month, 5% would be anyone?
$50?
5% of 10,000?
Of 10,000?
Yes.
100,000?
No, 5% of 10,000.
300.
I think someone in the back there had an answer.
I'm sorry, 5% of 10,000. It's $500.
That is a very small amount of money compared to what you would pay for everything else. Now, let's go over what that translates to with the benefits. Okay. All the benefits you get from Mawd are exactly similar to what you get from Medicaid. You have medical equipment, you have your doctor's visits, dentist visits, all medications, you name it. You can make up to a small amount of money doing 1 hour a week, 1 hour a month, any job you care. You can babysit, you can mow the neighbor's lawn, whatever it will be. Now, we went over the presentation of the case study. Now, for those of you who didn't know or didn't think you'd be eligible, I think that case study shows that even in the most unusual circumstances, it still works for people. Now, I'm going to invite my friend Jill Crowding up here to give us a last-minute talk.
Thank you, Joe.
In summary, I'd like to say you can work, earn money, and still keep the medical benefits that you deserve without choosing between your job and your health. Just sign up for Mawd. I'd like to thank everybody for their participation. Fred, Brenda, Sydney, Paula, Alan, Lawrence, and Joe. You all did a wonderful job.
Thank you very much. All right, standing ovation. Well done.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
What do you think? Good job, guys.
You only